Okay, so this is a list I watched someone lose to, and it's so funny to me because it uses units I didn't know existed. So I want to first point out that what Guardian Shield does is it replaces a core unit slot to basically make you invincible against core unit harassment early game. So that would be things like wasps, scorpions, gunbots, anything running by and blowing up your stuff. But the problem with this is that you just do not have a way to get anti-air up. So what this list does is it has basically no mineral-only unit. So what happens is you just wind up stockpiling tons and tons of the red resource that, again, I call minerals. And you can get some of these turrets for ground defense and so on and so forth. This is trying to lead up to the assault bot. This is a unit I didn't even know existed, okay? So this is a gun bot. But it's like more than twice the damage. So look at this. Health 600. Look at the attack cooldown, 0.4. A gun bot is 0.55. Damage, 96. A gun bot is 50. So it's like more than 2x the damage for the same cost. And it has overclock. So let me make sure. Overclock is on Q. I guess I'll do blink on E. I'll just do something like this. Alright, I'm so ready for dumb stuff to happen. I'm so ready. I'm tired of being smart. I'm exhausted by it. Alright, so I have to expand right away.
Enemy is building a resource base.
Okay. Now, I need to get the assault bot up right away. That's kind of our... This is the assault bot. I need to get this assault bot up right away. And so I'm chilling. Because again, this costs my blue resource. I gotta save up all my blue. So I think that I expand immediately. Because again, I'm pretty much invincible against this stuff.
Resource base warmed up and working.
And advanced blink, I think, is necessary because it's a really good unit against
Enemy is building a resource base.
Floyers. So great, if my opponent's building a resource base, I don't need to build any flak cannons, because again, I'm pretty defended. This feels very uncomfortable.
Starting foundry. Enemy tech is turning on. Be
I
ready.
kind of suspect that what I needed to do You know what? I haven't even rallied.
Fast and low.
So, I mean, I can send out some troops, but I think I needed to go tech up a level. I needed to tech up first.
Long-range patrol.
Workers getting flanked.
Dude, I mean, that's a lot of damage, dude.
Foundry ready. Starting at enemy tech is turning on. Be ready.
Fast and low.
Yeah, let me build one of these.
We are here. Watch this. Clear the kill.
Alright, oops. I need to swap these.
We can cover it. Covering ground.
Alright, we're getting close. Yo, flak cannons are lit, dude.
What's the frag? Set that grid. Big fast. Covering him.
This is so funny, man. Look at how much I have.
Covering. I see
Yeah, I gotta swap the order of this expansion. Okay. Hell, alright.
We are here.
Alright.
Advanced foundry ready.
What's the plan? Light.
Under pressure. Maximum fire.
Okay. Well, alright. Alright, I found my favorite thing to do. Yeah, I mean, do I just... Okay. Okay, I found a build. Alright.
Every win is earned.
Every win is earned. You heard the man. Every win is earned. Alright, that's so dumb. It is. But it's my kind of dumb.
Resource enemy is building a resource base.
Alright. Let's see here. I don't know what this unit does. So what I need to do is I do need to go for the foundry right away. Yeah. Well, I'm not going to need my hands for a little bit of time. Hold on, hold on. This is an esports move right here. Here we go. It's coming up. You might not know it, but here it comes.
Starting. Enemy tech is turning on. Be ready.
So villain is going for air. This is okay. I'm actually not sure what this lineup looks like. So, I mean, I'm gonna think through this out loud. So if I build my expansion right away, which I think I'm allowed to do as the king of defense.
Resource base warmed up and working.
So if I do this, I kind of want to immediately go for this thing. And I think this works. I think this does work. Because what should happen is that I should start this instantly. And that should match when villain gets their stingers up. Yeah, watch this. So here we go.
Foundry ready. Starting advanced foundry.
So, stingers are coming out right now. I need to get a flak cannon up. Alright, this is... I'm completely fucking dead. Okay, so I shouldn't have done this. So I should not have done this. Okay.
Resource base destroyed.
Alright, that's okay. Never give up, never surrender. Alright, so far so good. Saving money. Dude, this flak turret is ridiculous.
Advanced resource base warmed up. Exposed rear. Workers down.
Fully loaded. Assault bus group. Under pressure.
This has got to be an AI. But still, the fact that AI just waltzed up,
Units in combat.
applied that pressure right away,
Recon
shit was sick.
clear the channel. Corner them. Guns over there.
Oh my god, I can't wait to be playing as a human being.
Moving personal.
Enemy is building a resource
I mean,
base.
literally, you can't even do damage to me!
Resource Resource base warmed up and working.
Assault button.
Oh my god!
Covering ground. Maximum firepower.
Victory.
Awesome, extremely great. All right. Oh, that's so good. Oh, I feel, you know, I feel good. I feel better. All right. So,
Enemy is building a resource
oh,
base
if I'm
warmed up
holding
and
Z in advance. Okay, so we have some blinkies. This is almost certainly an AI. Boing boing. So I feel like these games are so much more fun when there's no tier list yet, just dumb stuff like this. This is the #1 concern I have for this game. Is, make no mistake, I'm having fun. Very clearly, I'm having myself a good time. But where are the edges? What does it mean to have an edge in a game? I'm going to use Dota,
starting enemy tech is
because I can
turning
actually
on.
spend
Be
quite a
ready.
lot of time talking about this, because I have nothing else to do with this build. In Dota, there's all manner of different edges that you can have that could be... You're just generally better at lane. And even in lane, you can be up against someone who makes a single mistake, and you can pounce on them and kill them. And then they'll respawn, and then they have an opportunity to pounce and kill you. Ow.
Resource
You can
base
get an
warmed
edge
up
by
and
doing a better
working.
item build, by coordinating with a gank, by getting a really good timing and pressuring a tower. Like, there's so many things to be good at. In this game, right now, clearly I'm not using micro. I'm using some cute build order qualities.
Foundry ready. Starting advanced foundry.
So, I mean, with that in mind, is this going to be the exact same game twice in a row? Wait. Oh my god, they don't hurt each other. What? Is this not a thing? I had no idea this worked this way.
Your resource space is gone.
I didn't even know they couldn't deal damage to buildings. Flat cannons are busted. I mean, this is insane to me. That's crazy. Just had this
Advanced
guy.
foundry ready.
Like, right now, I'm doing some cute build order stuff.
Mark the target. Assault.
I could use micro. But eventually, I feel like some best builds and some best practices are going to be discovered.
Units reporting damage.
This is definitely an AI.
Superior firepower. Let's
And then there's a question of, like, what's your edge? I think that if the edge in this game boils down to only really intense and difficult micro...
coming about. Ground
Oops, they're not on aim.
Enemy tech is turning
I think
on.
that that's a
Be
little
ready.
narrow of a gameplay experience.
front. Corner them.
Oops.
Resource base warmed up and working.
Narrow as in I worry that that will be unfun for players at some point.
Break fire. Recon move.
That's what I worry about. I worry about the long term. Because, like, I've played a lot of
Under pressure.
card games and fought a lot of card games over the years, and there's a lot of card games that I look at and I'm like, hey, that seems really interesting. What keeps the longevity there? Like Marvel Snap, which I don't play due to the business model of it,
Already. Assault button.
because I just can't fucking afford it.
Moving for assault. Maximum firepower.
That actually has some brilliant ways to keep the game interesting. They're releasing content
Enemy
really
is
quickly.
building a
There's a
resource
lot of
base.
decisions in the game. There's the whole snapping mechanic. There's the ability to
Victory!
have different locations that are rotating in and out. Marvel, does Marvel Snap? You might like it, Deathsy. I'm sorry, I'm going off the rails here. I have seen games that say, look at all the cool
Resource
build
enemy is
orders and
building a
variety that we
resource
have.
base.
Woohoo! And then, like, there just is not enough after 1 to 2 months of play. Lotion says, hopefully they can address some of this with map design. I think that there are levers, excuse me. And I think some of them are very fundamental. Like, changing them would be a big thing. Like, for instance, if you let me choose where to expand in this game, I think that that could result in some real dangerous stuff. But I would love to do that. If you introduced upgrades into this game and some more decisions.
Starting foundry.
Hello, Sheriff. If you had different maps, the game length was longer. Like, these are comments that I'm making that, like, kind of go against the fundamental of what this game is actually trying to do. Hello, Sheriff. Yes, hi, sweetheart. So my opponent is going for Crusader. Yeah, going for Crusader. Isn't that great? Hi, sweetheart. I need to rearrange these things. Oh, I'm so glad to see you. I'm a little upset at Sheriff because she, I can
Resource
still
base
do this,
warmed
right?
up and working.
Because I'll have enough. She got mad and peed on the floor behind me because her little sister attacked her. Whenever her sister attacks her, she gets mad. She
Foundry
pees.
ready.
I think this might be incorrect to do it in this order.
Starting advanced foundry.
Dude, it's just an AI doing the same shit each time. I think defending this is a
Base
bait.
destroyed.
Ow, Sheriff. Crusaders are pretty good here, huh? Yeah, so I think the expansion at the front, I should just never try to defend it. Because if they pressure it, they're spending resources. I mean, look at how good flak turrets are, man.
Advanced foundry ready.
See, this is just very bottish, huh?
Epsilon 3.
Yes, sweet, I love you.
Fully loaded. Clear the channel. Assault.
These advanced bots are hilarious, man.
Covering ground. Firepower.
Resource base warmed up and working.
Superior firepower. Slow and Confusion.
Whoa!
Enemy is building.
Hey,
a
what
base.
up, Boanon? You destroyed me. It's good to see you, man.
Every win is earned. Bravo.
All right, the AI is helping me refine the build. Hello.
Resource enemy is building a resource
I
base.
suspect I'm up against AIs again. Hey, it's an emoting bot. If they lose, they're a bot. If I lose, I'm a bot. Yeah, I mean, I really worry about this game running out of complexity. Because, like, imagine for a moment if I said to myself, okay, I have a defensive opening, and I'm just waiting on some of my stuff. Like, for instance, I might be doing this as a more legit build. Part of me thinks I can avoid this, but whatever.
Starting foundry. Enemy tech is turning on. Be ready.
Enemy tech is turning on. Oh, we got some of these guys. Now this one is interesting, because if my opponent is going air... Yeah, I think I don't expand now. I think I have seen into the future, and I don't expand. I find the fog less annoying than before. A little bit. I think the fog is like... It's neat in a way that it is fog, but it's so much whiter than all this other stuff that it feels like it was encroaching in my vision a little bit. Barbecue Chicken says, how do I get the thing where I give subs and send a message? If you hit the button to subscribe... see if I can position this properly.
Foundry ready. Starting advance. Enemy tech is turning on. Be ready.
I gotta remember to move this.
Selected. Fast and low. I studied the map. What's the frag?
I need to make this A, because that's what it is in my other loadouts.
We are here. They can't catch us. Light attack fast and low. I studied the map.
Thank you, sweetheart. Bye-bye, I love you.
You got a resource space taking fire. Cover it.
Oh, whoops.
Resource space is good.
And look.
I keep forgetting that these guys can't attack and move at the same time.
Covering ground. Base fire. I studied the map. We are here. Hornets moving.
Advanced foundry ready. Resource base warmed up and working.
Away we go.
Ground stream.
Steam.
Let's get started.
Alright. These units are really, really good.
Crush them.
Big back.
Get together. Under pressure. Corner them. Moving for assault. Rate of fire. Guns
Gunbots.
Need target. Assault bots attacking. Recon moving.
Dude, I've only been up against the AIs.
Maximum firepower. Assault bot select. Slow. Smooth. Assault.
There it is. Barbecue Chicken.
Victory.
Thank you warmly for the 5 giftos. Alright, I'm about to make a mission critical change.
Light attack.
Alright, dude, I'm zoning out. Human or bot?
And a resource base warmed up and
Alright,
working.
so what could be the build here? Chicken says, guess I sent a message here, but Day9 haven't been here since you were doing SC2 Day9 dailies. I still remember you turning us all on to a song about the end by Delta Mirror. I've listened to that a lot recently. It's a great track. Glad to see a fun game like Battle Aces that you're still bringing so much heart to the internet. Man, thank you, Barbecue Chicken. It's very kind of you to say. And I love that you were here during the days when I still had hair.
Enemy is building. Starting foundry.
Ah, I see. So it's going to be Blink. I don't know when I would ever use this side, but... Probably make this Gargantua or something. Gargantua Advanced Destroyer.
Enemy tech is turning on. Be ready. Resource base warmed up and working.
So it's going to be Advanced Shocker Destroyer. That could be a pickle. That could be a real pickle for us.
Foundry ready. Starting advanced foundry.
So I don't think I need Hornets here. Then they'd be good against that stuff. Do I even want to build these? Weirdly, I think I do. Just build 2 of these like this.
Enemy is building a resource base.
Okay. Well, this is the weirdest game I've ever played. No one's even looking at each other in this match.
Advanced foundry ready.
Range to target.
I thought those were a good decision.
Can we go? Do your thoughts are ready. Firepower.
Let's blink. Ground edge.
Yo, these things suck!
Let's get started. Superior fire.
Resource base warmed up and working.
Can we get it? Coming about. Ground strain.
I think I have to do this to have, like, anti-air, but...
Fully loaded. Rock moving.
Starting Starforge.
Covering ground. Green. Recon move. Can we go?
Alright, so I mean, I have
Mark the target.
super efficient mineral spend.
Slow and smooth. Get together. Let's get started.
So I see. So this is what I can do to buy time.
Enemy tech is turning on. Be ready.
Coming about.
Now this is a fucking interesting game.
Assault bot select. Guns over there. Corner them. Moving for assault. Range to target. Covering ground. Range fire. Recon move. Assault bot.
Starforge is
Well,
ready.
fuck.
Starting advanced Starforge. Units under attack.
Well, I think I disagree with myself so much right now.
Firepower.
Resource base destroyed.
Slow. Ready for
Woo! I actually think I want something other than the advanced blank here.
Let's get started. Under pressure. Fully loaded. Coming about.
You got a resource base taking fire. Cover it. Your resource base is gone.
Assault. Moving for assault. Clear the channel. Covering ground. Firepower. Assault bots move. Green.
Oh, I need my advanced fucking destroyers!
Enemy tech is turning on.
This
Be
thing,
ready.
this advanced blank, I think fucking sucks.
Advanced Starforge is complete.
Recon move. Assault bot. Barrier firepower.
Alright, here we go.
Go. Can we get down? Coming about. Get together. Ground strain.
Can't believe it didn't work.
Need targets. Covering ground.
So I think the mistakes this game were the flat cannons.
Visual station. Triangulated. Starlight. Resource base warmed up
All right.
and working. Sharpen.
Assault bot selected.
Descending. Wait. Aerials taking out.
Wait a minute.
Valkyries. Select assault bot.
Man, are Valkyries just the worst unit in the game?
Alive.
Or are Shades the best new unit in the game? One of these things is going wrong.
Sink. Flying. Varieties. Resource
The
base
range of this thing.
destroyed.
I think it's a lot less than I think it is. I might want to consider something else in this slot.
Over there.
I think we're likely dead, but never give up, never surrender. Which is this thing?
Ready for assault.
Valkyrie prepare. So, I think this advanced blink was the most useless one of them all.
You're cutting it close. Core and
But, I have some ideas.
keep your head up and bounce back.
Yeah, I think the advanced blink might be reasonable as a Bugman if I was doing just counterattacks. So, let's see here. If I go... Let me think here for a moment.
Master Blink's here.
What does this even do? This is... The advanced blink is actually like... It's like a blink destroyer. So, I think that we now see what some of the issues that I was having here were. Okay, so, like, I like this. So basically, I was just struggling against those shockers like so much. I don't necessarily know if we need this
Spirit
Valkyrie,
of
though.
the slave.
I put this Advanced Destroyer here because it just makes me incredibly, insanely happy.
Heroic.
What is a
goddess.
shade? A shade is a flying AoE thing, right? Everything has a stinger bonus, huh? What wish I to do? So, there's the funny counterattack man play, which we're doing for sure. I think that what I should do is I should use the advanced blinks to do aggressive counterattacking. So this is the new play. This is the Neo play. The game is like, Sean, you deserve a game
Resource
against the
enemy is
bot.
building a
Like that
resource
last
base.
game that I lost is like the most fun I've had today. Like I love when I'm like getting poked, and then I'm having to solve a problem for the next game. But if the next game is a bot, you know, then I'm devastated. Losing isn't fun. I mean,
Enemy starting foundry.
you know, here's what losing feels like for me. If you've ever watched, like, a thriller TV series, by the end of the season, the protagonist solves their problem. The reason that I watch through all these episodes of them suffering is I'm incredibly curious to see how they overcome all these issues. And in good writing, they fail, and they have to pick themselves up and try again. Like,
Resource base warmed up and working.
and I feel like if I'm watching an episode, like let's say I'm on the 3rd episode of a 20-episode season,
Enemy is building a
and
resource
something
base.
terrible happens to our poor protagonist. Oh no! They're not going to be able to do whatever, you know. Imagine if in episode 4 it was like a cooking show. I'd be like, no! I want to see what happens!
Tech is turning on. Be ready.
Human or AI? You make the call. Rushing for Valkyrie, which doesn't do anything. I actually might be able to save this. It's the loudest building of all
Enemy
time.
is building a resource base.
It's so loud. Like, this is what I feel when I play a game and I lose, and I'm like, nice! I have some things, I'm the protagonist, I want to fix it. And the game's like, here, you shall now play against a bot! Are you not entertained? And I'm like, I am not entertained. They're like, what the fuck? Day9, no!
Advanced foundry ready.
Alright, I have some ideas.
Fully loaded. Can we go?
Displacement.
Assault bots attacking.
Tell blast away.
Under pressure. Maximum firepower.
Units engaged.
Order us together. Right angle. Like engine jump.
Okay, this is the best unit in the universe. This is the funniest shit in the universe.
Units reporting damage.
Flanking attack. Just moving.
Units attack.
Oh, this is fucking really funny. Never mind, I'm never getting rid of this unit. I'm never getting rid of this unit.
Units engaged.
Armaments.
Look how pathetically weak they are.
I am smarter than you.
Slow.
Units in combat.
Firepower. Assault bots.
Alright, never mind. Never mind. Alright.
Victory.
Nice. Top ace, Day9. Alright. Why logistics guy?
Resource base warmed up and working.
So what is this guy? Advanced bot. What's an advanced bot? What is that? Miso says, it skipped a grade. That's pretty funny.
Enemy tech is turning on. Be ready.
Alright, so villain's going for mortars and destroyers. With those G-bots. Alright. I think that I'm actually a counterattack deck. I think that the assault bot is the god tier counterattack unit.
Enemy is building a resource base.
And that's what these are good for, is I can be mobile and kind of poke around. Okay, I'm convinced. I think I understand how the build works. Antis is even in battle aces. We played blue
Foundry
counter
ready.
decks. Damn right.
Starting advanced foundry.
Alright. I think I can remove this and get an airship. I don't think I need it. Hornets are just insanely good.
Enemy
though.
is building a resource base.
I think that's a mistake. 'Cause I run these. So right now I just don't do anything, huh? This is like such a degenerate build. Legends, this section of the game feels odd. Well, I'm playing like a psycho, but this is one thing that this game permits.
Advanced foundry ready.
Hello.
Need targets.
Apply our tech. Big.
Recon move.
All sides covered.
Assault bot selected. Can we go? Superior.
One more time.
Units reporting damage.
Advanced Blake selected.
Under pressure.
Starting Starforge.
Clean.
Bots are ready.
Do your job.
Moving for assault.
Units under attack.
Blink engine charged. Advanced Blake's
Ready for
displacement. Farm up attack. Move it.
Resource base. Enemy is building a resource base.
fully loaded.
Reloading programming. Teleport there.
Oh, hello.
Clear the channel. Let's get started.
Units engaged.
Group.
Green.
Let's blink.
Covering ground. Ground strength. Mark the target.
I am smarter than you. Come.
Get together. Slow and
Starforge is ready. Starting advanced Starforge.
Charged. All
need targets.
Units in combat.
move it. Run
Assault bot selected.
one more time.
Range to target.
Enemy tech is turning on. Be ready.
Assault bot.
Advanced Blake selected.
Crush them. Guns over
Do
there.
your job.
Bots are ready. Corner them. Here we go.
Displacement.
Rate of fire.
Advanced Blake's attack.
Ready for assault.
Order us together. Attack move, please. Launch.
Units reporting damage.
Under pressure. Assault.
Reloading program. Big strides now.
Moving for
Units under attack. Advanced Starforge is complete. Units engaged.
The Blinks. Advanced Blinks moving.
Green. Recon.
Alright, this is the greatest
Units
build of
and
all
enemy
time.
is building a resource base.
I am smarter than you.
Mark the target. Maximum firepower.
Apply our tech.
Assault. Let's get started.
Whoa!
Firepower.
Oh! My aim is bad.
Get together.
All sides come. Just moving.
Slow and need target. Superior fire.
One more time. Let
Units reporting damage.
Advanced Blake's teleport there.
Range to target. Coming about.
Units under attack.
To your ground and air. Move it. Displacement.
Units
This unit
engaged.
is hilarious.
Cover.
This is so funny.
Every win is earned.
All right, I know how to be a bad person. That's a highlight right there. We're gonna get that one up on YouTube. All right, let's go back to having no inexpensive units. I wanna tune this build a little bit.
Resource base warmed up. Enemy is building a resource base.
So I mean, I'm not touching anything on the foundry line. Period. It's just too much perfection. But I think that I can actually get rid of this flak turret and this Valkyrie. I think I can build something else. I'm just not sure what would go in there.
Starting foundry. Enemy tech is turning on. Be ready.
We still have some gargantuous. Gorgantuous. Oh, I don't know what those units are called, the big red-only resource guys. I don't think I need some AoE when I have these assault bots. They're so insane.
Resource base warmed up and working.
Kudralisk. Because, like, here's the thing. We just unbelievably hard counter all these things. Oh, a Gargantua's in that line? Okay.
Foundry ready.
I like using AoE
Starting
terminology.
advanced foundry.
So we can conclude right now that Villain definitely spent money on these things. So I think we literally don't worry about this base at all. One of two things is going to happen.
Enemy is building a resource base.
I think
Your resource base is gone.
I actually do want to do this. Because, like, my assault bots will just crap on all of Villain's stuff. I guess. Alright, well.
Resource base destroyed.
Alright, well. I shouldn't have done that at all, huh?
Foundry ready.
Assault box. Ready for assault. Assault box move. Ground stream. Under pressure.
Enemy tech is turning on. Be ready.
Moving for assault. Fully loaded. Recon move. Cross done. Let's get started. Corner that. Slow. Breaker fire.
My opponent is just as surprised as I am.
Can we go?
Did you also see that?
Assault box attack. Covering ground. Maximum firepower.
Okay. Alright, I guess I just shouldn't fucking defend any of my bases. Alright, I mean, sure. Alright, in we go. Esports. Because, okay, so there's this kind of thing in this game where, like, I'm going to show this, which is that if I look at the gun bot, the way that this game loosely works is instead of having upgrades, you go up a tier and then you build the upgraded unit. So if we treat the gun bot like a stimmed marine, 600 health, about half a second cooldown, and 50 damage and 8 range. If I go back and I look at the assault bot,
Violence.
same cost. 600, shoots a little faster, has 2 more range, does double damage. So it's basically like I'm rushing for 3/3 Marines. Hey, Kudrillis, good to see you. I don't know how to beat the assault bots, so we're building them. Alright.
Enemy is building a resource base.
Recall shockers will be a bit of an issue. See what people do. This might actually be my arch nemesis, but I think that if my opponent's getting recall shockers, I see what the weakness is. If I have advanced blink and assault bots and I'm just counterattacking like a psychopath, then the recall shockers don't really have a good recourse against that.
Starting foundry.
I do think I can replace these 2 units with something else. So my opponent is just expanding again, huh? Because there's something that no one has done against me yet. The thing that no one has chosen to do against me
warmed up and working.
is just march right in with a bunch of tier 1s and nuke me. Because keep in mind, I don't have any cheap mineral-only stuff. What does stacking money do? Well, this is something that's kind of weird, Muckicron. I just
Foundry ready.
use this?
Enemy is building. Starting advanced foundry.
Look at that.
Your resource space is gone.
Seems like a reasonable trade to me. Opponent is expanding again. So we should get advanced blinks.
Resource base warmed up and working.
Alright. Solving our problems one by one. I'm gonna rally up like this. Okay.
Advanced foundry ready.
I should have made the blinks first, but that's okay.
Clear the channel. Guns over there. Under pressure.
Order us together, Blake.
Green. Recon move. Assault.
Preloading programming. Attack mode, play.
Mark the target.
Starting Starforge.
The Blinks. Hot armaments run.
Get together. Moving for assault.
You got a resource space taking fire. Cover it. Units reporting damage.
Target. Let's get started.
Apply our tech. Let's blink.
You got a units. A resource base destroyed. Resource
Oh, wasn't looking!
and working.
Sides cover. Advanced blink.
Assault box select. Superior fire. Coming about.
One Lord.
Workers under a resource space. Units engaged.
Target. Here we go.
Advanced big strides now.
Guns over there.
Alright, well. Funny.
Bots are ready.
Enemy is building a resource base.
Covering ground. Ready for assault.
Starforge is ready. Starting advanced Starforge.
Ground straight. Moving for assault. Crush them. Let's get started. Of violence.
Displaced blink engine charged.
Clear the channel.
This is my ultimate final boss.
Enemy is building a resource base.
Ready for violence.
Order us together. Lightning attack.
Oh, dude, looking. Literally, using my eyes is my greatest weakness.
Send Kaiju. Mark the target. Covering ground.
Resource base destroyed.
Under pressure.
Dude, literally, the biggest L this game.
Assault bots attack.
Advanced Starforge is complete. Enemy is building a resource base.
Need targets.
Well, shit. Dude, if I just was looking earlier on, I would have been okay. I think I need to be thinking a little bit differently about how I do this.
Assault bots select.
I think I'm gonna concede, but I think we did some absolute learning here.
You only lose if you learn nothing.
You only lose if you learn nothing. Okay, so let's make some changes. So the biggest issue that I had was that I looked away. What can I put here instead?
My superiority.
Ascension.
Send
So-
Kaiju Prime.
Behemoths and Gargantuas are up here, huh? Do any of these things? I think the Mammoth is really good.
Reborn again.
I think this is what I want. I think I want the Mammoth. Because what the Mammoth is that it lets me tank. It can go up, can shoot a bunch of stuff. Okay. But again, I think the biggest issue was me looking away while I was doing blink stuff. I need to just be more cognizant.
Enemy is building a resource base.
If this game is putting me against another bot, like, that game was fun. I want to have another fun game. But developers say no, Sean. You're enjoying your episodes of Severance. You're worried about the characters. You want to know what happens next? Watch an episode of Top Chef. Like, that game was funny and hilarious. That was awesome. Ray says, so many games doing this lately, it sucks. I think the actual issue is not that the developers are doing this. I think the issue is that there's
Enemy
like
starting foundry.
a few hundred people in this beta. I actually think I understand why the flak turret was there in the original build.
Resource base warmed up and working.
I think I can wrap my head around it now, because I think the basic assertion is, if I am a super counterattack heavy player, like, that's what I needed to do. I needed to really be counterattacking with one group of assault bots, and then pushing around to another angle with the advanced blinks. I think that's the solution that I should have been looking for. So in this case, the Mammoth is not actually a helpful thing to have.
Foundry ready. Starting advanced foundry.
I'm going to run the Mammoth for a little bit, though. Just kind of want to see what it's like. So, if this is a bot, I was about to say, then they should be swinging in for the attack right now.
Your resource space is gone.
Okay, so now what? I think I let them go here. So, this is a great test. Because I think that I've learned enough to go, yeah, what you do is you just let this happen. Because if your opponent is investing enough into this right now, and they're not doing further teching,
Base destroyed.
they actually can't deal with
Advanced
this.
foundry ready.
Assault box. Maximum firepower.
So, interesting lesson learned here.
Assault. Bots are ready.
They spawn on top of each other, which I think is a problem.
Firepower. Assault box.
Resource base warmed up and working.
Guns over there.
It's clearly a bot, but at least it's a bot that's testing me in a way.
Coming about. Ready for
Resource base warmed up and working.
superior firepower.
I want to see how quickly this can die.
Recon move. Fully loaded.
Enemy is building a resource base.
These units are...
Covering
they're unreal.
ground drain.
Look at this. I mean, this is insane.
Clear the channel. Slow. Rush none. Hurry. Moving first.
I mean,
Corner them.
I know that that was not good in terms of how they allocated it, but I still can't believe how quickly these units just destroy shit.
Rate of fire.
Alright.
Victory!
Victory or death. Alright, I'm gonna keep doing this. See if I get paired against a human at some point.
Enemy is building a resource base.
Alright. Oh, it's Sweet Shot Games. I think this is a human being. Let me drink some water. What does my opponent have? Recall. Okay, they have the composition that I'm worried about. Alright, so this is good. This is the one that beat us last time. So I think that what we are is we are a Stim Marine Rush gamer. And again, I'm not that worried about the idea of bots being in the rotation. I think I mind the fact that this game is, like, giving me such an absolutely ridiculously small player pool because it's a closed beta. Vexus, thought you were taking the day off, so I dived into blueprints. Pulled the battles thus far. I've had many aces. Well, the last. Well, it's weird. I'm on about hour 2.5 of streaming today, and the most fun I had was with the deck where I lost almost all my games because I'm trying to figure it out.
Resource base warmed up and working.
Ah, there's the flat cannon, huh? Or the dragonfly, excuse me. This is a potential use for the flat cannon here. This is the only good anti-air that I have.
Foundry ready. Starting advanced foundry. Enemy is building a resource base.
These will hit workers, but I don't think I care about that. See, this is actually where I would want the... Yeah, okay. Let's see what villain does.
Enemy tech is turning on. Be ready.
Coordinates selected. Away we go.
Oh yeah, that's right. S is hold position, so I need to click and leave them alone. Alright.
Advanced foundry ready. Units in combat.
By our tech, just moving.
Assault bot selected. Recon move.
All sides covered.
Slow and smooth. Assault.
What the fuck? What just fucking happened?
Starting stop.
What the whole fuck just happened? What was that? Alright, there's a unit in this game that I have no idea what it fucking does. And it just shat on me.
Do your job.
Alright.
Units reporting damage.
Display.
Okay, what are these? An artillery? It's a ground unit that shoots ground?
Covering ground. Can we go? Clear the channel.
You got a resource base taking fire. Workers getting flanked.
Under pressure.
Units under attack.
Talking about firepower.
Starforge is ready.
Superior fire.
Starting advanced Starforge.
Assault bot.
Units engaged.
What does this unit do?
The target.
I never even... This is the most insane unit. This only shoots ground?
Get together. Recon move.
I actually don't think I have an answer to this. Alright, this is nice.
Core under attack.
Dude, that is fucking hilarious.
Exposed rear. Workers
Alright,
down.
so...
Ready for main target.
Dude, that was the funniest thing. Dude, I had everything there, and right when his artillery popped, just all my shit died.
Get close.
Dude, that was hilarious. I gotta find out what this unit does, man.
Keep your head up and bounce back.
That was... I mean, literally everything evaporated so fast. Okay, so wait. Wow. Okay, so I think Assault Bot, this guy is the right thing. This can be something different, I think. Now, what should I put here to deal with that? These two are the spots that I think I can open up to be some stuff. I'm just gonna do this. What with this? What is this thing's stats? Range 18. So this is a mortar with less range, yeah?
Darkness arrives.
Only hits ground.
Aerial wrath.
Yeah, I think that was a gameplay issue. I think that was a play error. I think that's what actually happened. If this game pairs me against a bot, now I'm going to be wounded. Yeah, I'm against JXP. Hell yeah.
Resource base 1. Enemy is building a resource base.
All right. We're against JXP again. You know, I'll probably raid JXP after this if he's streaming. Anyone know if he is streaming? Zuchi Radio says, woo, go Jay. I mean, go Sean. I know. Oh, my neck is... my neck hurts, man. There's a habit I'm like trying really hard to break, which is that when I'm at the gym, if I am working particularly hard to lift a weight...
Starting foundry.
I tensed my neck up without realizing it. So I had to do particularly annoying lifts today. Chicken says, do you think the dead time at the beginning of the game is an issue? Would you change to help the game start more quickly? Games in this game last like 3 to 4 minutes. I have absolutely no idea
Resource base warmed up and working.
what would make that better. I mean, or faster, because I mean, like, it's fast. It's fast as hell. All right, it's our favorite challenge.
Foundry ready. Starting advanced foundry.
All right, I think Jay knows what's up. He sees no units getting produced. This is an issue. Sniper is honestly also an issue. The advanced blink is just so funny, but it might actually be better to just get snipers. I've been found out.
Resource base destroyed. Resource base warmed up and working.
Did I do too early?
Advanced foundry ready.
Oh, that might...
Guns over there.
Your resource base is gone.
Under pressure. Ranged
Order us together.
coming about.
Run over there.
I think I might have lost.
Let's get started.
Group the blinks.
Moving for assault.
Advanced blink.
Enemy is building units in combat.
Recon move.
I am smarter than you. Let's blink.
Starting
By
Starforge.
our tech. Teleport there. Blink engine charged. All sides come attack mode, please.
Units reporting
See,
damage.
this timing was the issue.
Cover the ground.
Ready for
Advanced blink select.
Units under attack.
train. Covering ground.
Do your job. Run.
Units engaged.
Here we go. Right.
Displacement. Farm up. Attack.
Units in combat.
Assault ones move. Clear the channel. Corner that order.
Us together.
Units reporting damage.
Move it.
Oh, that hurts.
Mark the target.
Reloading program. Just moving.
Starforge is ready. Starting advanced Starforge.
Guns over there.
Group the blink.
Resource
Only
base
move I ever
destroyed.
do is
Enemy
counterattack.
is building a resource base.
I am smarter than
Units under attack.
Moving for assault.
Cover the core.
Who destroys the core faster?
Done. Units
Hear
engaged.
that.
You're cutting it close. Core
Okay,
core
I think the answer's them.
25%.
Okay.
Fail if-
All right. The answer's not me. I think I want to get some air to ground in
If
there.
you learn nothing.
I think I want to get some air to ground in there. I think that'll help me a lot. I mean, it's literally, that's the combination that's been roasting me. So, let's see here. How much damage do these things do? These are really fast, though, right? So, what's the fastest?
Fluttery bomb.
Hell yeah. Alright, this is it. We have the build. We have the build. Yes! Calculated.
Enemy is building a resource base.
This is a wild and wacky build, baby. And we're committed to it. They aren't any new maps. I think this is a one-map game. Workers, workers, workers. It's okay. I got the strat. Here it comes. Okay, wait for it.
Starting
There it is.
foundry. Enemy tech is turning on. Be ready.
Enemy tag is turning on. So what keeps getting me is sudden AoE showing up where my guys are. That's the biggest problem. It's not the AoE as much as it's suddenly there and I'm dead as shit. That's been our consistent build order issue.
Resource base warmed up and working.
This is the best build ever. That a proper Brownie's map full play, never seen him press the foundry button that well. It's true. I impress even myself. Oh my god, it's everywhere.
Foundry ready. Starting advanced foundry.
Try to make some of these. If he comes in, I think I'm going to spam out some hornets. Surprise him. He's going straight for my main base. Oh no, I'm God! He fucking called my bullshit! Ah, fuck! I hate this asshole! Who does that? Who actually does the very obvious counter? I mean, give me a break. Ah, fuck, man. Okay. You will recall I made a comment that, you know, no one's just coming and killing me. And it turns out that if you just fucking kill me, that's what makes the build not work. Well, drats. It sure looks like I am a little disappointed. I feel like the Destroyer is a little bit too strong. Dr. Prop Brownie says just to go fucking kill him strikes again. I know, right? Well, that's it. That's it for us. Let me actually continue. So here's the thing. This turret, I don't think I ever used this turret once. That's the thing that's actually kind of interesting about this, is that this turret, I don't actually think I really needed that much. This might be the most reasonable thing for me to just pick up a one of.
What's the buzz?
Maybe even a Swift Shocker, actually.
Mercury's best.
How much is this? 50-50? Big units. Yeah, you know, I never thought about replacing this slot. This is a good idea. It's a good idea. You know what?
All right, I am here.
This might actually be the thing. This might actually be the thing. All right, I got one more in me. I think this is the thing. I think this Lizard Wizard play is the way to do it. I think the Lizard Wizard is actually the key. Pandanator. God, I hope this is a human.
Resource base warmed up. Enemy is
You know,
building a
like
resource
aesthetically,
base.
having 2 turrets here is it's strictly hilarious. It's so funny, dude. So if I get some lizard wizards and I start doing some wizard harassment. Let's get the crabs. Because the thing is that, like, I can actually move out with... Because the lizard wizards have the most important thing that I need, which is AoE plus range. Ronox says this game looks hard to me. Truth be told, Ronox, I think that this is like the most hardcore RTS I have ever played.
Starting foundry. Enemy tech is turning on. Be ready.
What kind of game is this? Yeah, I think I would describe it as an RTS fighting game. Or a micro battle for RTS enthusiasts everywhere.
Resource base warmed up and working. Enemy is building a resource base.
Enemy is just doing the resource thing. Yeah, I'm really excited about this Recall Shocker plan. Where does the fighting game analogy come from? Games have a maximum length of 10 minutes. And most of them are like 2, 3, 4 minutes long.
Starting advanced foundry.
What's the cooldown on recall? I can't check because I have no units yet.
Recall engine prime, just in case. Together now. We can get them. Bellies
These
up.
things fucking suck.
Full firing cycle.
Your resource base is gone.
Assemble.
I mean, literally, I won.
You better be okay. Bastion of Venus.
This is it. This is the solution.
Plasma cannon fire.
I mean,
Modeling.
I lose this. Literally doesn't matter at all.
Enemy tech is turning on. Be ready.
What is it, blaster?
Resource base destroyed.
Getting over. Ready to cover.
Advanced foundry ready.
Assault bot select.
Units in combat.
Go.
Recon move.
Slow and steady.
Can we go?
Resource base warmed up and working.
Covering ground. Assault bots attacking. Let's get started. Maximum firepower.
Yeah, it surprised me too.
Guns over there. Assault. Bots are ready. Assault bots moving.
I'm so responsible.
Firepower. Moving for assault.
Resource base warmed up and working.
Superior firepower. Recon move. Can we attack?
What are these guys?
Fully loaded.
Oops, that's not what I wanted to build. I want to build lizard wizards.
Under pressure. Green. Covering ground. Ground straight. Coming about.
Next order.
Dude, lizard wizards, let's go.
Can we go?
Enemy is building a resource base.
Let's get started.
This is actually the juice we've been hunting for.
Get together. March that. Guns over there.
Apply our tech.
Break fire. Assault bots move. Need targets.
Resource base warmed up and working.
Assault bots selected.
Dude, lizard wizards. All right, sweet.
Under pressure.
I didn't mean to build this, but you know.
Let's blink.
Range to target.
Pulverize.
Moving for assault.
All right, nice. Yo, Lizard Wizards, I'm loving it. Dude, I think we actually have solved the video game. I think we've solved the video game. All in honesty, I can't believe you won that, not gonna lie. That's the thing, is that I genuinely think... So first of all, it seems like a really bad thing happened, because I lost both my bases. But the assault bots deal so much damage that assault bots wreck crabs and king crabs really badly. King crabs are good at destroying buildings, so great, they destroy my buildings. Then I get the assault bots. They have no existing counter, so I just blow everything up. And I correctly backed off at the last second. And so, you know, I got some resources from those bases. It's not like nothing happened, but, like, I just shredded the units. This one I'm a little suspect on, but I think it's probably good to have anyways. Alright, I gotta go. Much love to all of you. Mwah.